With wildfires blazing across the West, water continues to be a concern, particularly for the states along the Colorado River. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock covers the issue in Arizona and how federal lawmakers may help farmers prepare for a dry future.
In the wake of the driest winter on record, southwestern farmers need water.
We have been in drought conditions for so long that we don't think of it as a drought anymore. This is the new standard. We're talking about a place where upwards of 90% of the winter vegetables in the United States is grown, in between us and Southern California, which they're also feeling that pinch.
With nearly 70% of Arizona currently suffering from either extreme or exceptional drought, farmers brace for yet another blow. If water in the Colorado River falls below critical levels, a state drought mitigation plan threatens to cut agricultural allocations by 40%.
That's all we talk about, because we're about to lose 40% of this surface water to central Arizona. It's within 1 to 3 years is when we're going to see that reduction.
Producers are hopeful that programs under the Farm Bill's conservation title could help them prepare. Justice says the micro-equip loan program proposed in the Senate version will help particularly young and beginning farmers build water conservation practices into the long-term plans for their farms. But he expects even more action may be necessary.
Our efficiencies have always presented themselves at the back end. You use the same amount of water and you produce more with that amount than you've done before. Now we need to consider maybe even more aggressively reducing our draw out to try to preserve the levels in Lake Mead so we can kind of maintain our current share of the Colorado.
Justice says farmers are already changing tillage practices and adopting advanced water conservation tools. But he says public outreach and explaining why farms need the water can be just as important.
Farmers use 80% of the water, but we grow 100% of the food and fiber. And that's a mantra out there for us. When we interact with consumers and other water interests, we try to maintain that.
Justice says drastically reducing water use is not a sustainable long-term plan on Arizona farms, but it could buy southwestern producers enough time to develop new strategies to deal with what could be significantly less water for years to come. For RFD-TV, I'm Sarah Mock in Washington.
Farmers in Arizona and throughout the Southwest compete with urban and suburban water users as well, though drought mitigation plans primarily target cuts to farming. Agriculture contributes over $17 billion to the Arizona economy, supporting an estimated 77,000 jobs.